Okay, okay. Now I am sharing my presentation. Okay, unmute your audio system so you can ask directly question through your mic. Okay, unmute your audio system so you can speak. Are you getting my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, now we have to discuss about the digital electronics. All the nature is not digital, nature is analog. Nature never allowed to abrupt change. Natural, all the natural processes are going to continuous change. There is nothing abrupt change. But digital is the abrupt change. Only 0 and 1, everything. Either off and on. Machine is understand either off and on. But nature is never digital. There is a several steps. There nature is change is the continuous change. There is no abrupt change. Abrupt change only creates some noise.
कंसीडर कर लिया था
All that natural process or natural signal or nature never give the digital type of response. Natural response are always analog, but we need the digital system because digital system has some advantage, and that's why you are looking all this our laptop and your mobile phone and other device, all are digital device. Gradually, analog device are shifted towards the digital device. And it has the advantage like you can store the data, you store the signal, and you can if you transmit the data from one place to another place, like your mobile phone, you can easily handle that noise immunity, one of the main advantage of digital system. But in case of digital signal, here it is your like you standing here.
तेल लगा ले दे दे
You standing here, you are speaking. So it is the analog. And from analog to digital, you have to convert from analog signal to digital signal, and you convert it, and you can see that a parallel wire from ADC means analog to digital converter, and your digital system. Here you have to work on digital system. You have to amplify. You have to many things. You have to work here, and then at the receiving end digital to analog, and again you have to convert digital to analog because you're here, or if you go to the railway station, if any clock is showing this result you cannot understand, but 1000 1000 if you see you cannot understand what does it mean. But if you convert into the decimal system, 100 means 8, and 100 means 8 means 8 hour 8 minutes. But in analog or binary, you can get this type of, you cannot understand. That's why you need to convert. If you get a direct digital signal to your earphone or speaker, you cannot get the your original sound. That's why you have to convert digital to analog, and you have to give the signal to the speaker, so it will again convert to the sound, and you can hear. So we have to digital system, digital subsystem, module, and basic unit. Basic unit means logical gates and others. This basic unit, under the basic unit, you have some circuits. Circuit means transistor, diode, capacitor, resistors. It is the basic units. Any electronic circuit, digital or analog, is built for this our basic circuit unit, transistor, diode, capacitor, or resistor. Using this transistor, diode, capacitor, a resistor, you are developing the circuit. Then circuit develop the basic logical unit. This is the gate generally, and or this type of gates. It's perform your logical operation. Then your module, then the subsystem, then total digital system. Within the computer, there is several subsystem, then module, then the basic units. We will discuss about the basic units and module, sometimes subsystem, and also the circuit at the end. So, advantage of digital system generally the noise immunity. Already you have discussed last class how you can reduce the noise using digital system. Encryption. Encryption, when you are transmitting data, you can encrypt your data. And the output side or receiving side, if you know the code, then only you can decode the data and you get the proper data. And it is one of the advantage of the digital system, encryption. So you can encrypt and at the transmitting end, and if you know the proper how to decode this data at the receiving end, then you can get the proper signal. Otherwise, you will not. Efficiency higher in long distance transmission. So generally in digital, so there is a. Excuse me.
निकालोगे क्या?
Hello.
क्या कर रहे हो? खाना निकालो।
Okay.
पापा भी थे, बाबा
In digital, there is a 5 volt is on and 0 volt is off. So on off is 2 state, 0 and 5 state. If
Excuse me,
you measure 1.25 volts, so
Excuse me,
you
sir.
can consider it to 0. And if you receive the 3.75, you receive the you can consider it is
Excuse me,
the
sir.
Sir,
yes.
your screen is not visible.
My screen is not visible.
Yes, sir.
Then why you not inform at the beginning?
Sir, now only your screen is not visible. In beginning, the screen is visible.
Okay, let's. Not visible. Are you not getting my screen?
No, sir.
What problem? Okay, just I have to sign out and then again sign in maybe. Then it will be solved.
Okay.
क्या? किसको?
Now is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you take the voltage 5 volt here and 0 volt here, and this is the voltage axis, if you receive the 1.2 volt and let's consider 3.75 volts, so you have to consider 3.75 volt is the 5 volts, and it is the your on condition, and if even it is the not 0 volt but 1.25 volts, you have to consider it the off condition. So there is a two step. So, but like one example for your class. If we have a full marks 100, and if you consider the 50, 0 to if the students got the marks between 0 to 50, they are fail, and 50 to 100 they are pass. Then this type of getting system is most worst getting system. We have to efficient getting system. For that, we have to divide it into many parts. 100 up to this, like if it is a 50, then you can divide it into a few parts. Then you can see this is the when you will get the this region, this is your A plus, then A, then B, then C. In various parts you have to divide it for efficient system. Like the 0 volt is your off condition and 5 volt your on condition. Let's that get to switch. Let's imagine in terms of switch. If the switch is off, then there is no current flowing here. If you give a resistance, that the 0 volt is not there. But if the on switch is the on, switch is the closed, then current will be flow this circuit, and there will be some voltage drop across this resistance. So you can consider the two switch here, the two states corresponding to two switch, and it will give the off on. Only one switch, not two switch, only one switch, and one switch is giving the two state, off state and on state. And if there is a two switch, then switch 1 and switch 2. So step will be off, on, off, on. So there is a 4 possibility. First possibility both will off. Second possibility one off and on. Then third possibility another this one on and this one off, and fourth possibility both are on. So number of level, if there is 2 switch and the state is 4. So if n number of level and m number of switch, so number of level is equal to 2 to the power m. So you can see this is the number 2 switch. So n is equal to 2 to the power 2 is equal to 4. So there is a 4 step. So if we increase the number of switch, then your number of possibility will increase. The possibility combination will increase, and it will be 2 to the power 4. So if 0 to 5, if only one, then its state is equal to 0 or 5. If 0 to 5 is equal to the 2 switch, then you can divide it into 0 volt, 1.25 volt, 2.5 volt, and 3.7 volt. It divided the 0 to 5 volt by the 2 switch in 4, this type of combination, 4 state. So from here the number system is coming, the binary number system. So binary number system, why we consider it? Because you have to take the set the machine, and you have to we have only 2 options, switched on and switched off option. So binary either on and off. In case of decimal, which we are using our daily life or earlier mathematics, we are using our system is the number system is the decimal number system. We have a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So and 9. So total 10 digits. So it is called base 10. In case of binary, we have a 0 and 1. So it is called base 2, or binary. It is binary. In case of octal, we have a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This is the octal number system. In case of decimal number system, base is 16. Binary number system, base is 2. Our decimal number system is base is 10. Octal number system is base is 8. Binary number system 0 and 1. Octal number system 0, 1, 2 up to 7. Decimal number system 0, 1, 2 up to 9. Duodecimal number system 0 up to 11. Hexadecimal number system 0 to 15. But we represent hexadecimal number in this way: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So instead of 10, we will use A. instead of 11, B, C, D, E, F. So A will replace 10. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F. F represent 15. Similarly here, duodecimal 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and A and B. So digit will be 0 to R minus 1, where with increment of 1. R is the base. Hexadecimal base is 16. So it will change 0 to 15 with increment of 1. So we have a number system, binary number system, octal number system, decimal number system, a hexadecimal number system, duodecimal number system, or you can develop your own number system. These are the very popular number system and usable number system. Generally, all our computer or all our digital electronics based on the binary number system. Sometimes we will use the hexadecimal number system, hexadecimal number system, and generally our daily life we are using the decimal number system. And these are the very popular octal number system, duodecimal number system. Apart from that, you can develop your own number system, but the conversion process will be almost same. Now we will see the weighted number system. If you take an example, this one 7392. If you stick 7392 in the decimal, in case of decimal, we are writing it to the base 10. It is the decimal. So in case of decimal, how you are writing? 7392 is equal to 7 into 10 to the power 0, 1, 2, 3. 10 to the power 3 plus 3 into 10 to the power 2 plus 9 into 10 to the power 1 plus 2 into 10 to the power 0. This is the weightage and this is the coefficient. That's why in decimal has a weightage system. That's why decimal, binary, hexadecimal system, these are the weighted number system. So the weighted number system, and unweighted numbers the gray code, XS3 code and others. Later we'll discuss about the gray code, XS3 code, when will come the coding system. So binary system also has this type of weightage. So instead of 10, binary system, this is the 10 in case of decimal number system. In case of binary system, 10 will replace by 2. In case of the hexadecimal number system, this 10 will replace by 16. In case of octal system, this 10 will replace by 8. This is the weightage and this is the coefficient. So it is the 1 coefficient, 2 coefficient, 3, 4 is the coefficient, and here is the weightage. This is the 10 to the power 0, 10 to the power 1, 10 to the power 2 and 10 to the power 3. So here if you say R1 the base of the one number system and N1 is the total digit in the number system 1. Let's consider one number system, first number system. R1 is the base and N1 is the total number of digits. And R2 is the base of second number system and N2 is the total numbers of system. If R1 greater than R2, if R1 is greater than R2, if base is greater than the second number, then the number of digits to represent a particular same number will less than the next one. If R1 greater than R2, then N1 less than N2. So in case of decimal, if you can see 7392 in the base 10, so R1 is this is the R1, and in case of binary this is the R2. So R1 greater than R2. So here the N1 is equal to, this is the N1 is equal to 4, is equal to 4. Here the N1 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The N2 is equal to 13. So if the base is higher, then the digit to represent a particular number in this system is less. So in case of binary number system, let's discuss about the binary number system. Binary number system, base is equal to r, base r is equal to 2. So total number of digit 0 to r minus 1. So 0 to 1. So binary digit 0 and 1 is called bit. 0 and 1 is called bit. And just your information, one nibble is equal to 4 bits, 1 bytes is equal to 8 bits, 1 word is equal to 16 bits, 1 double word is equal to 32 bits. These are the bits. So if you take a number in this binary system, you take 1 0 1 0 1. So what will be the decimal conversion? This is the first, the second, third, fourth, fifth. It will be 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 4. So 1 into 2 to the power 4 plus 0 into 2 to the power 3 plus 1 into 2 to the power 2 plus 0 into 2 to the power 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power 1 into 2 to the power 0. What will be? It will be 16 plus 0 plus 4 plus 0 plus 1. So it will be 21. So decimal equivalent of this number is equal to 21. So there is a bit. This is the leftmost. This is the left side bit, and this is the rightmost bit. This bit, if this bit is a 0, if this instead of 1, if it is a 0, then what the value? This will be the 0, and this will be the 0. Whole value will be 5. But instead of it going to 5, if this will be the 0, so what will be the value? Value will be 16 plus 8, 16 plus 4 means 20. So if leftmost element is changing, its effect most in this number system. That's why this bit is the MSB, most significant bit, and this bit is the LSB. So one is the here LSB, and this one is the your MSB. This is your MSB. So this is your binary number. So already we know this one, how to convert this part and how to convert this part. In case of our decimal system, what we are doing, like if you see the 75 0 point, if you see the 0 point, 0.75 in decimal system, how we are writing 0 into 0 point 0 point here the point 7 into 10 to the power minus 1 plus 5 into 10 to the power minus 2. If there is a point, so here it will be 10 to the minus 1, 10 to the minus 2, and in this side 10 to the 10 to the 0, 10 to the power 1, 10 to the power 2. In this way, in case of decimal it will change, but in case of fraction it will change minus 1. So it will be point. how you are writing this point 0.7 is equal to 0.7 into 10 to the power minus 1 plus 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 2. So you can write uh, 0.7 plus 0.5 is equal to 0.75. Similarly, in binary system, this part we can write 1 into 10 to the power minus, sorry, 1 into 10 to the power minus 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power minus 2. So it will be half plus 1 by 4. So it will be 0.5 plus 0.25. So it will be 0.75. So binary, in case of binary system, you have to change in this way: 1 into 2 to the power minus 1 plus, this is the coefficient. If this will be the 0, then it will be 0. This is the coefficient is 1, that's why it is 1. That this is coefficient 1, that's why this is the 1. So in this way, you are representing the binary number system. So we have to convert the decimal number system and binary number system.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, your screen is not visible.
Again.
Again,
Oh.
sir.
Okay. Okay. Again there is some problem. Okay, just I have to log out and log in again.
क्या बात.
Hello, now is it visible?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So it is your decimal to binary. Already you know the decimal system and already you know the binary number system. Now you have to convert the binary decimal number system to binary number system. Then decimal to octal number system. Then decimal to hexadecimal number system. So we'll see how to convert the decimal numbers to in another number system. Okay, please hold. I have to bring one copy. Just 2 minutes you hold. Hello. Okay. So, yeah, are you there? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes. Okay, you have to convert decimal number to binary number. There is two methods. First methods, I will describe the first method, then we'll describe the second methods. So first methods, we have to write, for first method, you know, 2 to the power 0 is equal to 1, 2 to the power 1 is equal to 2, 2 to the power 2 is equal to 4, 2 to the power 3 is equal to 8, 2 to the power 4 is equal to 60. We know this one. And binary number you will write it in this way: D3, D2, D1, D0 means 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 0. Means if you get the 6, 8 plus 4, 2 and 8, 4, 2, 1. 8, 4, 2, 1. So let's like 13. If you have a 13, 13, how to write 13? 13 we can write 8 plus 4 plus 1. 8 plus 4 plus 1, 13. So we can write 1, 1, then this will be 0, 0, 1. Or if you, in case of your 7, if you 7, how to write the 7? 7, 4, 2, 1. So we can write 0, 1, 1, 1, 7. In case of 6, we can write 4 and 2, 6. So 0, 1, 1, 0. In this way, we can write. It is the easy, but it is not efficient. For efficient methods, we have to using this is the dividend. Dividend is your 13 in the decimal number, and you have to divided this by the divisor. Divisor is the 2, base of the new number system is the 2. Then if you divided this one 2 by 13, quotient will be 6, remainder 1. Then you have to divide it 2 again 2. Then your quotient will be 3, remainder will be 1. Then again you have to 2. Then the quotient will be 1, remainder will be 1. Then um,
The
sorry,
remainder 0.
yes, it will be 0. This will be 1. This will be, then it will be, this will be 1, and okay, there is no place to write, and it will be your 0. So in this case, this will be your LSB and this will be your MSB. If you take this one, this will be your 1 and your quotient will be 0. So in this way you have to write. So in this way if you write, then it will be 1 1 0 1. It will be the same. And what I have to do, like 25. If you take the 25, then what will be the 25? If you take there here the 25, here the 25, 1, 12, 2, 0, 6, 2, 0, 3, 2, 1, 1, then 2, then 0, this will be 1. So it will be 1 1 0 0 1. So it will be 1 1 0 0 1. 1 1 0 0 1. So it will be 1, then this will be 0 0 means 2 to the power 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 4 means 16 plus 8 plus 1 is equal to 25. So in this way you can take 25. But what will we do for after point 625? So in case of 0.625, you have to multiply this part by 2. If you multiply this by this 2, so it will be 1.25. Take this part out and take this part in this side, again multiply by 2, so it will be 0.5. So take the 0, this one, the 0.5 here, then it will become this will become the 1. So in case of point, you have to take the number from this side. This will be your MSB, this will be your LSB. So this will be 1 0 1 means it will become here, it will go to in this position, and this will be go to in this position. So total number will be this one point this one. So it will be your total number. In this way, we can convert the decimal number to binary number. So in your homework, try to convert these two numbers from decimal to binary, these two numbers. And decimal to octal conversion. Octal means base 8. So this is the decimal number, and this is your this is the decimal number. You have to convert this decimal number in octal number system. For that, what you have to do? You have to do same methods. You have to write here 1 1 2. It is your decimal number system, and new number system base is equal to 8. So what will be the here will be 1 14, output will be 0, and it is your LSB B. Then again 8, then it will be 1, and it will be 6, and again it will be 8, then it will be 1, this will be your 0, and this is your MSB. So will be 1 6 0, it will be your S8. So if you have a 25, next example, this example, so it is a point. First you have to convert the 25, 8. So it will be 3, it will be 1, and this is the 8, this will be 0, this will be 3. So what will be the octal number will be 3 1. So 25 decimal is equal to 31 in octal. Similarly, if you convert this 0.6 to 5, how to convert 0.6 to 5? 0.625 into 8 will be, what will be this will be 5.000, and again 0 into 8 will be 0. So total number will be 25.625 in decimal. Will be octal will be 31.31.5 in octave number system. This is your octave number system. So try to do some homework. Here are the two homework. Similarly, in case of decimal number system, we have to do same types of conversion. This is the 254, and you have to 16. So what will be 1 5 1 5, and the remainder will be so 254 in decimal. Well, to hexadecimal, what will be the, this is the 14. 14 means it will be E and it will be your F. So number will be F and E. F and E, it will be 16. Similarly, there is another example, 25 and this one. So to do this one, first we have to convert 25. 25, 16, 1, 9, 16, 0, 1, so 1, 9, hexadecimal system. 25 was your decimal system. This is a 25 was decimal system, and it will be 19 in case of hexadecimal system. And in case of your 0.625 in the hexadecimal, how to convert into hexadecimal number? You have to multiply 16. If you multiply by 16, then you can get the 10.000. And if you want to 0.000 into 16, it will be 0, it is no meaning. So it will be 10. 10 means your A. 10 means your A. So our problem was this one, 25.625. In case of decimal number, you can convert, it is a hexadecimal number, 19.6 hexadecimal number. Similarly, 27, you can do same process, 27.4. If you do this 27.4, you can get 27.4, 27, and similarly you have to do 27.4. I told you can develop your own number system. Let one number system of base 4. So convert 27.4 into base 4 number system. So you have to divide it by 4. You have to divide it by 4. So what will be? Here will be 3 and again 4, 1, 2, again 4, 1. So this will be your MSB. This is your LSB. So 27 in decimal number. In base 4 number system, it will be 1, 2. In case of this number system, now you have a 0.4. Now you have to multiply by 4. So it will be 1.6. Then 0.6 into 4, 2.4. Then it will be 4. It will be 4. This 0.4 will come here. 0.4 into 4 equal to 1.6. Again, the 0.6 will come into 4. So it will be repeat. So, and if you continue, then number will be repeat. So after 2 or 3 digit, you can truncate this one. So it will be like 1, 2, 1, 2. You have to take from this side. Yes, from this side. So it will be the 0.1, 2, 1, 2. Again, you can take this is 1, 2, 1, 2. But you can when repetition will start, you can truncate your system, number system. So it will be 27.4 in case of decimal number system, and in base 4 number system, it will be base 4 number system 1, 2, 3.1, 2, 1, 2. Base 4 number system. So in homework, try to do this to example. So now we have to think about binary to decimal conversion. Already you convert the decimal number to binary, then you have to convert the binary to decimal number system. So in the next day we'll discuss this binary to decimal number system, then octal to decimal number system, then hexadecimal to the binary number system, then others. Then we have a 4 important number system: decimal, binary, octal, hexadecimal. Apart from that, you can develop your own number system. But here we'll discuss this 4, 5 number system and how to convert from one number system to another number system and so on. So next day we'll discuss how to convert this binary to decimal number system. Next day we'll discuss this binary to hexadecimal number. Right now, if you have any question, you are feel free to ask this question. You on your instead of chat box, you ask your unmute your mic and start your question.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, please share the PDF of both the lectures.
No, PDF not. I will share the PPT file so you can use both. I will send all this PDF as a PPT file. Instead of PDF, it's all PPT files because yes, we have started this and 1 or 2 on next day maybe we can finish this number system. Then I will send this PPT file to you.
Okay, sir.
And do you have
Sir?
any doubt or anything? Please ask. Feel
Sir?
free to ask right now or later also. You can phone to me. It is
Sir?
you feel free to phone to me. Yes.
Do we have to use 0 or 1 at an starting for representing plus or minus?
Okay. This plus this sign number system. I will come the sign number system.
Okay.
Number system. It is the just unsigned number system. First you know the binary number system, decimal number system. Then we will go to details about the sign number system. How to represent the sign. Right now we consider all the positive number. Not consider the negative number. Later we will not next class we discuss this sign number system. How to represent the various type of sign in the number system. Then the mathematics using the binary number system. For that you wait 1 or 2 days. Then we will again discuss details.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, what is MSB and LSB?
Okay. LSB. Okay, I'm sharing my. Okay, just I'm okay. I'm sharing my screen again. So you can see this is the very big number system. This one, very big number.
Yeah.
This is the. This one. This is the one. Are you getting the screen? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can see this is a very big binary number. So many digit is here. So which is the most important digit here? This one the most important digit. I am doing the blue. Yeah, yellow. This is the most important because if you make the 0, the impact is much more huge. But impact of this blue one is very less. It change only 1, but if you change 1 to 0, this yellow one, its impact is huge. Means impact is used 10 to the power 10 to the power. It is the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 to the power 12 number will change. But here only 1 change. So this is the your MSB, most significant bit, and this is the less significant bit. Which importance is less? It is the less significant bit. Which importance is much more? It is the most significant bit. This the right side digit is the most significant bit. Left side digit is the less significant. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, its impact and in significance. Because in the yellow, if you change the yellow to 0, it's a huge impact, it's huge. But if you change this blue this one, its impact is very less. That's why it is a less significant.
Sir?
Yes?
Sir, I could not understand that F and E in hexadecimal system.
F and E. Okay. Okay. Now you are getting my screen now.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
getting my screen? Yes. So we have a binary agent. Okay. Just this binary has a 2 digit 0 and 1. Octal has a digit 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Our decimal number system has 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. then hexadecimal count to hexadecimal number. It has 0, 1, it is base 6, means it will be go 0 to 15. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So in hexadecimal, if you write to if 10 and 11, then you will have 10, then 11. If you write this 10 and 11 side by side, so it will be 1010. So that will confuse. There will be confusion. That's why 10. In case of 10, we are writing A. In case of 11, we are writing B. In case of 12, we are writing C. In case of 13, we are writing D. In the case of 14, we are writing D, E. In case of 15, writing F. Now, instead of 10, 0, 11, 1, 1, we have to write your A, D. So, this is the, instead of 10, we are writing A. Instead of 11, we are writing B. And 13, C, 12, C, 13, D, 14, E, 15, F. In this way, we represent, because we have to digit up to 16 digit, so 0 to 15. But we have a 9, we can present 9. Then after that, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. And if you have to write side by side, it will create a confusion. That's why instead of 10, 1, 0, we are writing A. Instead of 11, 1, 1, we are writing B. Instead of 12, 1, 2, we are writing C. Instead of 13, 1, 3 of 13, we are writing D. Instead of 1, 4, 14, we are writing E. And 15, 1, we are not writing 1, 5. We are writing F. And F stands for 15 in case of decimal number. Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Anybody has any other question? So later also you can phone or you can email me. Better you can phone me if you have any doubt, any question, anything you know, anything you phone me or you can email me. Better phone to me. I am always available with my phone number.
Sir, your number.
Number first day I have share. Okay, I am sharing again this screen. Okay. You can get this number, these two numbers. It is the mobile number, it is the telephone number of my cabin. And this is the email address. Take the screenshot or write this number 9752489073 and my mobile number. Or cabin number is 7712474076. And email address, this is the email address maifuzali@hotmail.com or @IITNR.edu.in. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, then see you next week.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.